Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to look at the top 10 movie franchises that bombed horribly before they could even start. Franchises are all the rage in the world of modern cinema. Studios have hurried to replicate the formula in the years after the MCU's immense popularity, with different degrees of success. Some found that while a film may seem like the start of a wonderful new franchise, that does not mean it will not crash and burn right out the gate. There have actually been quite a lot of films that didn't succeed in becoming franchises. It's possible that Hollywood has lost billions of dollars as a result of these unsuccessful runs. Franchises are never guaranteed, regardless of how many A-list celebrities appear in a movie, or how well-liked the characters are. First up on our list is Van Helsing. Coming off the high of playing Wolverine in the X-Men films, Hugh Jackman starred in Van Helsing as the titular monster hunter. Van Helsing battles Dracula and runs across other well-known Universal monsters. Kate Beckinsale, Richard Roxburgh, and David Wenham also had starring roles in this movie.
You are the great Van Helsing, trained by monks and mullahs from Tibet to Istanbul. We have such history, you and I, Gabriel.
The movie was intended to be the beginning of a great franchise, but the reviews were overwhelmingly bad, and the box office performance was below expectations. Additionally, a planned television series spin-off was shelved. Although the movie has garnered more favorable reviews in recent years, Van Helsing's character development has been a nightmare ever since.
My master has awakened. There is a cure. What? Dracula! He has a cure to remove the curse of the werewolf! Go! Find the cure!
Second on our list is The Mummy. With the release of The Mummy in 2017, Universal attempted once more to create a shared universe for their well-known monsters. Tom Cruise plays a soldier in the movie, who must deal with an ancient Egyptian princess who has just awoken after nearly 1,000 years. Despite the movie's intentions to establish a shared universe, the strategy disastrously failed.
Nick?
The movie earned dreadful reviews and cost the company approximately $100 million to produce. The failure of the movie led to the cancellation of other Dark Universe projects, such as a Bride of Frankenstein movie that would have starred Angelina Jolie, and one that would have had Russell Crowe reprise his role as Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde after appearing in The Mummy. Coming in at number 3 is The Green Lantern. Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively, and Mark Strong starred in the 2011 film Green Lantern. One of the earliest DC movies to center on a hero other than Batman or Superman was this one. Although a trilogy was intended, the response to the movie put the brakes on that right away.
Hal Jordan, do solemnly swear to pledge allegiance to a lantern that I got from a dying purple alien.
Reynolds was the first to admit that he didn't like the movie, and the majority of the audience agreed. There was widespread criticism of the CGI suit, the convoluted plot, and the subpar acting. Since the movie's debut, Reynolds has made fun of it even while acting as Deadpool in the Deadpool movie series.
Now pay attention.
Green!
The number 4 spot goes to The Last Airbender. The Last Airbender was a live-action adaptation of the popular Nickelodeon series, Avatar: The Last Airbender. It was originally envisioned to be a trilogy, but was ultimately scrapped due to the immense negative reception of the film. The Last Airbender was heavily criticized, not only by casual viewers, but by fans of the show, for just about everything. It currently holds a 5% on Rotten Tomatoes, and the film frequently finds itself on lists of the worst movies ever made. Not exactly the starting point for a lucrative franchise.
My soul will no longer exist in this form.
Please don't do this. There must be another way. I can't let you do this. I'm supposed to protect you.
My people are dying, Sokka. I will miss you more than you know.
At number 5 is The Golden Compass. The Golden Compass is based on the novel Northern Lights, the first book in his Dark Materials trilogy. The film follows young Lyra as she joins a trip to the north to help save kidnapped children. The film starred Nicole Kidman, Daniel Craig, and Dakota Blue Richards.
Don't worry, Yorick will come. That's just it, Pan. There's too many of them for him to fight.
What is this little thing?
Our greetings to you, great king. Or rather, my greetings, and not his.
I'm Yorick Benison's demon.
Despite winning an Oscar, the movie only made $372 million worldwide and was widely regarded as a box office dud. The movie is also a major factor in why New Line Cinema reorganized its film division. The novels were adapted years later, on HBO, as his Dark Materials, which had more positive reviews than The Golden Compass ever did.
Look, Pan. It's got loads of pictures round the edge. What do they all mean? Maybe we're supposed to take it to him.
The number 6 spot goes to The Lone Ranger. The Lone Ranger starred Armie Hammer as the titular hero, and Johnny Depp as Tonto. The pair brings justice to the old American West, and team up to avenge the death of the Lone Ranger's brother. While the character had a successful run in film serials and television shows, the same could not be said for a big-budget adaptation. The movie was one of the worst box office failures ever, costing Disney ultimately between $160 and $190 million. And future installments became impossible as a result of this. A sequel was never likely because of the uproar over Depp's portrayal of a Native American character and the scandals surrounding Hammer's private life.
It's my brother's fist.
Eyes cut by the bullets that killed him. The men you seek think you are dead, Kimosabe. Better to stay that way.
Number 7 goes to King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, was released in 2017, with Sons of Anarchy star Charlie Hunnam in the lead role of King Arthur as he confronts his legacy and birthright. The film also co-starred Astrid Burgess-Frisbee, Jude Law, Jimin Hoon-soo, and Eric Bana.
Luther, I don't think we can win this fight. I know Mordred. He would accept surrender.
Hold the crown. Hold it steady.
Legend of the Sword was meant to be the beginning of a 6-film franchise surrounding the King Arthur character. But the movie did not even recoup its production costs at the box office, costing Warner Brothers $150 million. Also, many people were upset that Merlin was kept for a sequel that never actually materialized.
That's far enough. Put him on his knees.
Put him on his knees!
Coming in at number 8 is Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four, produced by Fox and starring Miles Teller, Kate Mara, Michael B. Jordan, and Jamie Bell, was the second attempt of the Fantastic Four franchise. The movie was a spectacular failure and shared the Worst Picture award at the Razzies that year with 50 Shades of Grey.
Which reminds me, I think that the four of us should have a name.
Why would we need a name?
Because we're a team now, and there's four of us, so we should come up with a name for it.
How about the big brain and his neurons?
How about the big brain and her neurons?
How about two guys, a girl, and the thing that nobody wanted?
The film had a notoriously difficult production, and director Josh Trank blamed studio interference for the film's shortcomings. It is heavily rumored that Trank lost some high-profile jobs, including an untitled Star Wars film based on the troubled production of Fantastic Four, but Trank denies this claim. Our number 9 spot goes to Power Rangers. Power Rangers was a reboot of the successful franchise that loosely adapted the pilot episode from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers television series. As Rita Repulsa and her army invade Earth, the movie draws the Rangers together as they fight against them.
Police, don't move!
The film's post-credits scene teased the introduction of Tommy Oliver, the Green Ranger, in the next film. But it did not perform well commercially or critically, which killed the prospects of a franchise. Before it was cancelled, a 6 to 7 feature plot arc was being planned. Due to the failure of the movie, Chaim Saban, the creator of the franchise, ended up selling Hasbro the rights to the brand.
Just the two of us. I'm right behind you! Oops!
How cute. The Rangers found their costumes in their dino cars. Well, let's give them.
Our final spot goes to John Carter. A Princess of Mars was adapted into the 2012 film, John Carter. One of the most well-known box office bombs in recent memory. A Civil War soldier named John Carter is followed in the movie as he battles against civil unrest on the planet Barsoom. It was meant to be the first book in a brand new trilogy series. The film was plagued with many issues that led to its failure. One that was frequently mentioned was the marketing campaigns surrounding it, as well as the decision to name the film after the main character rather than its original title. The head of Walt Disney Studios resigned after its release, and even the cast and crew of the film faced harsh criticism that affected their careers later on.
What do you think I'd do once I saw your city and not some river?
What do you mean?
Chloros and Thoria. They should be at our backs by now. You lead us toward helium.
Virtuous. Professor.
What are you doing?
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content and would like to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again next time.